Hey guys, I'm going to record a video for the MSI Reddit community because I kind of love you guys. Um, and I'm going to express how much it sucks being a somewhat new MSI fan in 2023. It really does suck. Let me explain why it sucks. Like when you're into a band and you're kind of anticipating what the new release is going to sound like. There's no news, but you know something's on the horizon. For MSI fans, that is not the case. We will never, ever, ever get new music from Jimmy Urine or anyone affiliated with MSI, really at all. So that sucks. It really does suck. I am a super new fan, and I kind of kick myself because I was exposed years ago to mindless self-indulgence throughout my life, and I just kept not paying attention. I kept not caring, which is really stupid because I love this group. It's like my favorite band right now. But I first heard of MSI when I was very young, back in like the early two. I'm 30, about to be 32. So, I was into the Insane Clown Posse when I was a kid, and around 2002, I had heard that I had heard of mindless self-indulgence because they were on a compilation with the Insane Clown Posse on this like Take a Bite Out of Rhyme or some shit compilation from way back in the day. I kind of skipped the song. I just the whole Bring the Pain thing, didn't pay much attention to it, didn't really care that much. I bought the record because ICP was on it, so I really only listened to the ICP song. But I saw the name Mindless Self-Indulgence and Method Man cover, whatever. Okay, so there was that. And then fast forward a couple years later, You'll Rebel to Anything came out, which is my favorite MSI record. You'll Rebel to Anything came out, and Straight to Video was like kind of popping. It was like, because like in my town, there's a lot of like, there was like, I'd go to the Boys and Girls Club, and there was like scene kids there. Like the scene thing was in full motion, Invader Zim, all that type of shit. And I remember this girl, and I remember her playing Straight to Video, and I just thought it was once again, I didn't even really understand it was the same group that I saw on that, Take a Bite at a Rhyme compilation. It was just, I just thought it was more Tumblr kind of scene girl bullshit, and I, once again, moved on. And then, fast forward again, and I'm listening to, I don't know what I was listening to, but I somehow stumble upon the Never Wanted to Dance music video. Now here's the first time I actually ended up enjoying MSI. I heard that song, I fucking loved that song. Loved it. I went crazy to Never Wanted to Dance. Like that was my shit. For like a week, I would just listen to that one song on repeat. Once I was like 2010, maybe? This wasn't right when If came out, but I think it was like 2010. I was super into it. Then, once again, got over the song, got bored of it, moved on. And then years and years and years and years went by, right? And then, like, this year, I Never Wanted to Dance, I just ran across it. Because I randomly was, like, wanted to hear that song. I was like, I want to hear that Never Wanted to Dance song. This was, like, 4 or 5 months ago. And, I listened to it. And it's like, you know what? Let's give these guys a shot. And then so I listened to the entire If record. I listened to the entire If record, and I was like, holy shit, this is dope. What the fuck? Let's go. So then after If, I listened to Frankenstein Girls. Frankenstein Girls was crazy. I listened to Shush Mode. That's my cat Mozart. I listened to Frankenstein Girls. I listened to all that. I listened to How I Stopped Giving a Shit and Learned to, or how I Learned to Stop Giving a Shit, Love Mindless Self-Indulgence. I Got Tight. I even listened to the Uringer. I have all these records on vinyl now. That's how much I love this fucking band. The first time I heard Witness, I was walking around Lake Merritt, and for those of you who don't know, Lake Merritt's this big lake in Oakland, California. Not sure if you're familiar with it. Who cares? But just context. But Lake Merritt's kind of close to me, so I was walking around the lake, and I first heard it, it's like, the son of a bitch, and I had like an out of body experience. I felt high. I was like listening to it, I was like, what the fuck is this? God likes me. I was like, I am the best. It was the best. It was so fun, and I was like, okay. And then like I liked it so much that I kept listening to it on repeat, and I did another lap around the lake. It's like a 3.5 mile walk around the lake, and I did that shit twice. I was tired. That song somehow re-energized me, and I did the lake twice in a row because that song was such a certified fucking banger. So that's that. And I've listened to everything. I've listened to everything I could. I've listened to the silly little demo or the crappy little demo. I listened to, you know, Tight, the original Tight, Tighter. I listened to Frankenstein Girls. I listened to You'll Rebel to Anything. I listened to If. I listened to How I Stopped Giving a Shit. I haven't really listened to the Left Rights that much. I guess that's the only one thing, but I've listened to Uringer. You know, I've listened to, you know, all that shit. And I've kind of digested all of it within this like 5 to 6 month window. And it just sucks knowing that there's never going to be anything else. It's just, you know, and you know, obviously Jimmy is old as fuck. We're in an era where they wouldn't look favorably upon some of his, I guess, language choices on his first 3 records. But it just sucks because I loved the band so much. I felt like it was just super freeing and super fun music to listen to, and it just. And also, I'll never get to see them live. You know, I have friends who've you know, seen them live. I have my friend Harley. She went to go see them in San Francisco, and I think she saw them in Oakland too. And fucking, you know, it was a crazy show, and she has a great time. And she was talking about how like they played a la mode, and she was like twerking on stage, all this bullshit. It was just crazy shit. And I was just like, man, I'm never gonna get to see those shows. And then I watch videos. I go on TikTok, there's a lot of TikTok clips, or go on YouTube, and you look at how crazy the shows is, especially from like the Frankenstein Girls era, you know, that era of the band. And it's just like, that'd be so cool to experience, but I'll never experience it because they're never gonna go on tour or do anything again, which just sucks. It really does suck. But yeah, I don't know if I'm the only one who feels this way, or this is, you know, someone who's like a more recent, but really like a recent hardcore fan, I guess you could say, of the band. But yeah, I just want to put this out there, see if I'm all alone. Love you guys. Peace.